decided to record a chair yoga class all the way from Kerala in India. So the first step of the practice is find yourself in a comfortable seated position where the back is possibly supported and you can sit up nice and straight and feel the sitting bones on both sides, and then find this place where you can grow tall from the center of sitting bones all the way up through the spine to the crown of the head. We're resting with one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and the invitation is to close your eyes. Breathing in through the nose, down to the belly, and all the way back out, allowing a sigh to come. Few breaths like this. Breathing in through the nose, to the belly, and slow, long sigh out. Welcoming in all of the vibrant sounds of the jungle and a feeling of aliveness, feeling alive and vibrant. Allow the body to settle into this position and rest. Continue breathing in through the nose to the belly, and now out through the nose. Breathing in, 3. Breathing out, 3. Breathing in, 2. Breathing out, 2. Breathing in, 1. Breathing out, 1. Relaxing the hands down onto the knees or the legs. Your feet are grounded, so they should be in contact with the floor, or if they don't reach the floor, then you can have books or blocks stacked underneath. Chin to chest, releasing the back of the neck. Inhaling, lifting the head, and allowing the gaze to go up towards the ceiling or the sky. And again. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling through the nose, lowering. One more. Next time the chin comes down, we'll go into head circles, inhaling over and up, exhaling down. And for 3 in each direction. Turning the head back to center, coming forward on the chair, and we'll start to move the rest of the spine now. Initiating from the base of the spine, we lengthen from the tailbone, we arch the back, lift the chest, come forward, the shoulders are back, they're not hunched forward. Then we can go either straight spine if there's any osteopenia or osteoarthritis, or if there's no issues, then we'll bring in rounding and flexion pulling the belly button in, opening the space in the thoracic and the back of the heart and shoulders. Inhaling, growing tall and lengthening as you arch. Exhale, round and flex. Feeling the back. Moving with the breath. The breath guides the movement. Growing tall, stack the spine. We're going to bring in some gentle rotation. Fingertips to the shoulders. Keep the spine long and tall, don't round. Elbows lifted if possible and open like wings. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twist from the waist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, as you twist, you might pull the belly button in. Some nice compression into the organs and helping to stimulate digestion. Back to center and release. Let's warm up the arms and the shoulders. Inhale, rising up with the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, scooping up. Drawing it down. All this beautiful energy. Reverse. Open, open, open. Now we're moving into our twist. Inhale, open, rise up. Exhale, twist. We bring the hands down. One hand to the outside of the leg, the other hand to the chair, looking over the shoulder with the chest lifted. Breathing in and out. Inhale up. Lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, we're bringing the hands behind the back or the bum now to the back of the chair. The fingertips pointing towards your back. Push down. Lift the chest, coming into a gentle back bend. And the gaze can be forward or slightly up. The shoulders are back and you're pushing your chest forward just to where it feels okay. We're breathing here for 3. Closing the eyes. Push into the hands, tuck the chin, sit back up tall. Lovely. Interlacing the hands, rotating the wrists. Reverse. Into the elbows. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. Release. Arms up. I'm just going to move to the side for a second so that you can see. We're working with the shoulders here now, so we're going to turn the palms up. Rotation in the shoulder. Reaching back as far as you can. Both arms. Then turn the palms down and back behind. Movement from the shoulders. Inhaling up, arms at shoulder height, ribs in. Exhaling, palms down and back, improving the shoulder mobility. If there's any sharp pain, skip this one, take a rest. We'll go for arm circles. Palms down, lengthen, ribs in so they're not flared. Slow circles, breathing into the belly. And out through the nose. Reverse. Relax the arms. One hand stays holding the chair. Inhale, reaching the other arm up, side bend over. Coming back up and switch to the other side. This time you can think about keeping your hip down, lengthening and opening. Once more to each side. And back up. Taking the knees and the feet wide, grounding into your heels so you feel the inner thigh muscles engage. Sitting at the edge of the chair. Going for some circles. You can think about a big pot and we're stirring the pot. So the upper body is your spoon and the lower body is the pot. Reverse, pushing down the hands and feet. Keep the knees open, strengthening the inner thighs. Back to center. Lifting the heels, inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms out, heels down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Strong ankles, calves, knees. Last one. Heel, toes back together. Interlace the hands under the leg, working into the hips now. Slow, mindful movement with your breath. Allow the leg to relax, focusing on getting into the hip socket. Lubricating the joints with synovial fluid. Reverse. Release. Give that leg a little tap. Encouraging some more circulation and blood flow. Other side, sitting tall, try not to round the spine. Follow the breath. If the hip is very tender, just go extra slow and small circle. It doesn't have to be big. Okay, focusing on the knees now. We have the option to take the hands behind the leg. We're lifting the foot, extending and flex. Bend, extend, flex. Or if you want to bring a little bit more core and hip strengthening, hold the chair and try it without holding the back of the leg. Inhale. Three, two, one. Inhale. Three, two, and one. Excellent. Okay, this time we're just focusing on the feet, keeping the toes down, lifting the heels. Inhale up. Exhale down. Three, two, one. Extend, point, flex, the metatarsals and all of the tendons in the feet. This can have a positive effect for the rest of the body. So looking after our foundation. And release. Okay, we're going to come to a little bit of standing work. And strengthening in the glutes, the muscles that we really need to help us get up off the chair. So we're going to be focusing on coming up and down off the chair a few times. So your feet are ideally hip distance apart, your toes are pointing forward, not outwards, not inwards. Trap the knees and toes forward. And then as if you're about to get off the chair, your hands are just above the knees and you're pushing into your heels. And then from here we can bring the arms out or we can keep the hands on the legs. Coming up and back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Another option, if that's easy for you, bring the hands to the shoulders for more of a challenge. 3, 2. Inhale up, last one. And take a break, close the eyes, bring to the belly. Coming to standing. So you're welcome to have your chair in front of you or to the side, depending how much support you feel you need. I'm just going to move mine to the side so that we can see. Okay, the hips are level, we're extending one leg, the big toe is pointed and the quad is active. We're lifting, we're lowering, we're lifting, we're lowering. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring the feet together, flex the foot, we're lifting out to the side and lowering. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale. We're bringing it back behind now. Bend your knee so you're engaging the backs of the thighs and the glutes. And you're kicking the heel towards the bum. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And release. Same thing on the other side now. Pointing. Inhale, exhale. Lifting the abdomen too. Now to the side, the foot is flexed, out to the side. Don't go too high that you shift off to the side. Just a small movement to get into the outer hip and glute and the inner hip. Trying to control the movement so that it's not swinging. And now behind. Bend, squeeze the glute, inhale, and release. Okay, so we've warmed up the whole lower body and we're ready for our standing pose. So we're going to come into tree pose and we have a couple of variations here depending where you're at. If you're just starting out, you might like to go with the first option, which is the heel above the ankle. The knee opens out so the hip goes into an external rotation and the hips are square, meaning one isn't higher than the other as much as possible. We're breathing into the belly. And we're focusing our gaze on one point, which is called your drishti. Find a focal point. Breathe. Option to bring the hands to namaste at the heart. Second option for the foot is to bring the sole of the foot below the knee, never on the knee. Focus your gaze. Spread your toes. Ground the foot. Breathe to the belly. Option to bring the arms up overhead, or maybe you're holding the chair, that's also good. You might even have one hand on the chair, but keep focusing on your center, strong from your midline, your stabilizing muscles are strengthening. Option to open the arms. Soften your shoulders. Smile. Hands back together. Namaste. Give the legs a little shake. And then we'll do the opposite side. Again, you have your chair for support as needed. Foot might stay on the floor. Hip opens. Breathe into the belly. Option 1 or 2. Focus your gaze, find your drishti. Push the hands in together and the elbows out. Maybe the hands go overhead. Maybe the arms extend and we breathe here for 3. Two. And 1. Hands together and release. Give the legs a little shake, 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 shake. And release. Great. So hopefully you're feeling strong and grounded. And we're going to finish with just a few moments sitting in the chair for our relaxation. Hands resting on the body, wherever feels most comfortable, or you might like to take them into the Earth Mudra, where the tips of the index fingers and the thumbs touch. They're facing up on the palms, the rest of the fingers are straight. Allowing a sigh to release any tension or worries of the mind and the body. Feet flat, back can be supported, eyes softening down now, breath flowing into the belly, breath flowing out. Breathing in from the crown of the head, all the way down the body, through the spine, all the way down the legs, to the soles of the feet and down into the earth. Inhaling, crown of the head. Exhaling, soles of the feet. Allowing the crown of the head to soften. Softening in the forehead. Softening in your eyes. The softness in the cheeks and the jaw. Softening of the tongue and the mouth and throat. Softening in the whole neck, down into the shoulders. Softening in the arms and the hands. Softening in the chest, the back and the belly. Softening in the pelvic bowl, the pelvic floor and the hips. Softening the glutes and the legs, the knees, the calves, the shins, the ankles and the feet. The whole body softening, melting down into the chair and into the earth. Natural breath. Feeling one with nature, one with the earth beneath the feet, the trees around us and the sky above us. The bridge between heaven and earth. Feeling the rise of the chest now as you breathe into the heart space, Anahata chakra. And we're going to close the practice with love and kindness. So bringing the hands to the heart, resting them on the heart. Welcoming in feelings of love, compassion and kindness. First to ourselves, so that we can pour from a full cup. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be peaceful. May I be free from suffering. May I be liberated. And now we'll extend that outward, so maybe picturing a loved one, a family member, a partner, a friend or a pet. And out into the whole world. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings be liberated. And so it is. Bringing the hands to prayer at the heart, breathing in. And bowing down to the heart, our inner teacher. I hope you enjoyed this practice and that it helps to make you feel more connected and with more vitality. Thank you.